It's day 2.
We're awake.
We're awake. Well, we woke up at 5:15.
Yep.
Another early one for us because today is Epic Universe, which we are incredibly excited about. I actually literally didn't sleep. So it'll be interesting to see how far through there I can get. So yeah, we're really excited. It's early because we have a bus that will go over at 7 from the hotel, because we get early entry for 8 because the park opens at 9. And we need to take our luggage down with us because we're leaving Sapphire Falls today. We've had our 2 nights and we have to leave.
We're going off to Cabana Bay for 4 nights. So we're leaving our luggage here and then we're going to collect it later when we get back from the park.
Yeah, because Cabana Bay is literally just across the road. We can just pick it up later tonight and head over to Cabana Bay and check in there. But it's been such a lovely hotel. I'm really sad to leave it, actually.
Yeah, really sad.
But that we did it, even just for a couple of nights, and we love Cabana Bay anyway, so it was win-win. So we need to head down now and get the bus, and it's crazy to say, and head over to Epic Universe. We're currently in line to go in to Epic. We somehow managed to get quite close to the front of the line, but it is 7:10 and the early entry is at 8, so probably just have a bit of a wait. But I'm a little bit concerned that we don't really have a strategy, and I think we should. The only thing we know not to do is to go to Harry Potter. People are going to Harry Potter because so many people are going there. The wait times are huge, like 4 or 5 hours for the main attraction there in the morning. Then it does die down later in the day. But once you're in the park for early entry, you can queue at whichever portal you want to go into first. We both said when we both managed to get a ticket for this was that just being inside the park is enough to make it worthwhile. If we did nothing, and there's actually a lot to see that isn't an attraction and isn't a show, so maybe we'll just swing it. I think the biggest land portal is the Isle of Berk, How to Train Your Dragon, so I think we might go there just because it has a lot there and it's a bigger one, so it'll probably also absorb more people easier, and then just work from there. The one I'm most looking forward to is the Monsters, which is obviously all the old kind of old Hollywood movie monsters, Dracula, the Invisible Man, the werewolf. So we'll see. We'll start at Isle of Berk, How to Train Your Dragon. We'll do Harry Potter later in the day and potentially finish at Darkmoor. Let's see what happens. Going in.
Make sure you drink lots of fluids because it's going to be hot.
Oh my gosh. Wow. I don't even know where we go. Where do we go, Dave? Just line up. Okay, no surprise. We've just changed our plan already. We're panicking and we're thinking we should go straight to Harry Potter because we're actually at the front of the crowd. So we were thinking even if everybody around us got in the queue for the Harry Potter ride, that's still not going to make it a very long queue. So we are actually going to go straight to Harry Potter instead of avoiding it, in the hope that we can be one of the first people to queue for it and therefore not have to queue that long. And if we do get on, then we know the biggest one of the day is done. And if we don't, then we'll just do our plan B and do it later. But the gate is there, and this is the crowd. We're kind of optimistic that being in the front of the crowd might get us the front of the queue, and we might just get Harry Potter done first, and then it's ticked off. Wow, man! Wow! The camera does not do that justice. That's amazing.
If you have early entry, you have access to Stardust Racers, Monsters Unchained, Yoshi's Adventure, as well as Constellation Carousel.
We're in.
change of plan. Number three. We're not doing Harry Potter. It's not open yet. We feel like we'd be wasting time queuing for it. Monsters is open, that we said we were going to do last, and we're going to do it first. So we're going to head straight over to, it's Dartmoor, isn't it?
Yeah.
And there's like 3 or 4 attractions open. Stardust Racers, which we'll do later, the Carousel, I think there's something in Super Nintendo, and then there's the Monsters one. So we're just going to cut our losses, do Monsters, and then see where we are from there. That's amazing! We're going where there is no one. Oh, wow! Into Frankenstein's Manor to ride the Monsters ride. It's showing 20 minutes. Let's go. Wow.
The doctor would like to apologize for I can see in the dark better than you can.
Just came out of the mansion. That was absolutely brilliant. I'm so glad we changed our plan last minute and came over here, because that was just brilliant.
It was so good.
So good. It's like a haunted house on steroids. The technology and the animatronics, and you get really close to them.
Yeah.
Really close to them. The Phantom of the Opera was in there, the Hunchback was in there, obviously Dracula is in there. It was amazing. It's a Kuka arm technology, so you're sat in a row of 4 or 5, and it's basically a bench of seats on an arm, and it kind of moves you like around like that. And it's the same technology as the Harry Potter Forbidden Journey, which makes me feel really nauseous. Is that one ride that makes me nauseous? This, not at all. I don't know why. I don't know whether because they engage you differently with what you're seeing, or it was smoother. I was just like that the whole way, like stunned.
It was everywhere. It was like it wasn't just in front of you. There was like the mixture of screens and animatronics, which was really good.
It was just brilliant. I mean, if that is setting the bar for this park, and we walked straight on. We walked straight on the ride and sat down and flew through it. It's like 8:15, and we've already done the first ride. So I'm glad that we did actually come here and I will maybe try and do that again later because that was so good.
Yeah.
So the plan we've decided on is we are going to go back to Celestial Park, which is the central area, to do Stardust Racers. The soundtrack's so loud. To do okay. To do it doesn't want us to leave. It's fine, we're coming back, I promise. Okay, I know that's like the first portal that we've done, but like my favorite portal. Bar has been set pretty high, so now it's just about, I mean, like if everything is like that, that was amazing. Yeah. And I'm more of a horror fan than I think I realized. So I loved all those seeing all those horror creatures. It was so cool. So we're going to head over to Stardust Racers because we're still on early entry. I think, what time is it?
8:30.
It's 8:30. The park opens at 9. So we're just going to make the most of the attractions that are open before the park opens. So we're going to go over to Stardust Racers, which is a racing coaster, which is apparently brilliant. We haven't had breakfast yet. It's like 8 in the morning. And we're about to do our second attraction, which is a really fast roller coaster. I think then we might need to like grab like a coffee and something to eat, I wonder. Yeah. But like we're buzzing. Like it is so exciting. It's just, and everyone is like in this incredible mood. Like everyone's buzzing. Everyone's like so full of energy and running around the place. Well, not running. You're not allowed to run. But the music is incredible, and it's done. I mean, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
It's a beautiful
really
park.
Spacious as well.
Really open. Just absorb the early entry crowds like easy peasy. It's just like there's no one around. But you're walking me into the water feature. Cute. Dave's walking me into the fountains there. No big deal. So let's even go on Stardust Racers. Ride number 2, Stardust Racers, the racing coaster. Another 10 out of 10. These are winning attractions. It was so thrilling because you're racing each other, and you come right up against each other, you flip around each other, you get so close you feel like you can touch each other. It's crazy.
It's so good because they're like intertwining and then you're separating,
yeah,
and all that sort of stuff. So.
Yeah, there's a yellow and a green. There are 2 tracks. You can choose which you queue for. Yellow, they said you get more airtime. Green is more intense. Yellow, you invert down, I think it is, and green, you flip over, so you can kind of choose whichever you prefer. We did yellow, and it was really, really exciting. Yeah, there was a lot of airtime. You were out of your seat a lot. And then what we did, because when we came off, we were still on early entry, and we were like, let's just go straight back round and go on the green. So we went back round and got in the queue, and then as we approached where we would board, the ride went down. So we waited for a bit, and then they actually closed the ride and said that we had to leave the queue. But once again, we have an express pass. It doesn't work on Harry Potter, which is this one ride here that everybody is...
Battle of the Ministry.
The Battle of the Ministry, which everyone is trying to get on.
Yeah.
It doesn't work for that. It doesn't work for Donkey Kong. But it will work if you want to go back on Stardust Racers. It'll work for the monsters, Frankenstein Manor. Sorry, no, we should know what these things are called. We can use it on other things basically. So we're going to hold on to that and use it tactically later when it gets a bit busier. It's worth noting as well that to go on Stardust Racers, you cannot have anything on you at all. And I did get pulled every time on metal detection because of the eyelets in my Converse shoes. The woman was telling me, because she said, have you got anything on you at all? Anything? Have you got a belt buckle? I said, no, I've got nothing. And then she saw that I've got Converse on, and she said it'll be the metal eyelets where your laces are. And then when we went back around the second time, when we were going to be doing the other track, it got me again for the same reason. So just a heads up, it's a very sensitive metal detector. Don't try and sneak anything on there, because I only just about got onto my shoes.
Hear the birds song.
Wow! found somewhere for breakfast. We are at
Cafe La de la Serene.
There we go. Such quite a sweet little cup cover. We're there in the streets of Paris.
We've got another pumpkin juice.
It's really nice. It's really refreshing. We typically share a hot drink and share a cold drink because the coffees are very strong as well. This was a black Americano with these little milk things, creamers that they have. So it still stays as a very strong coffee. So we tend to share.
We just looked at the app, and the Battle of the Ministry ride is about 300 minutes wait. So we're gonna wait until like maybe this afternoon and see where the queue gets to.
We came to Paris. We came to the Harry Potter portal for breakfast really because they've got this French cafe, and we're quite happy just sitting here looking out. But all the walkways here, everyone going past, seeing everyone's reaction when they walk in because the entrance to the portal is just down to the side here. But there is like a show, Le Cirque à Canis, Musée de Curiosité Vivante. I know I butchered that. And we know nothing about that, so we might. The next showing is 10 o'clock. What's time now?
42.
We won't make the next showing because our food hasn't arrived yet. But it could be an idea to do that because everybody's going to the Battle of the Ministry here. The other areas are actually not that busy. We've ordered some crepes.
Butterbeer crepes.
Sounds very sweet. I'm having just like a lemon and cream cheese crepe to fuel ourselves because we haven't had breakfast yet. We've been up since about 5:15 and it's now 10 o'clock and we've done like 3 rides and not really eaten, just had some stuff in the queue, like some banana chips and stuff like that. So we need a bit of sustenance, bit of brekkie, bit of fuel, and then just going to carry on exploring. Okay, food has arrived. Looks very good. It actually took quite a long time. Our coffees came quite early and then I'm not sure what happened because the tables that arrived after us, all their food came and we were still waiting. And then as I went up to say we hadn't had our food, they brought them. So I'm not quite sure what the wait was, but we've been waiting maybe about half an hour. So, for crepes. That's okay, see what it's like. He's got the butterbeer crepe, I've got the fruit and cream cheese. Is it good? It's good. Have I got lemon in it?
Yeah.
There's a lemon cream cheese.
Yeah, mine's got like a butterbeer
That's really good.
filling and then cream and strawberries.
It's just right, actually, it's quite light. If we weren't really, really hungry, we just needed like a little snack or something. So good.
Do you know why bow truckers make good friends?
No.
They'll always stick around. They'll never leave you alone.
Okay, that's 2.
That joke is rooted in the fact that they're
That's 3. Wow.
Those jokes
I
are
knew I was
They were tree menders.
I was barking up the right tree. Oh, are you in comedy too?
No.
Actually, as she said, we're here on a class assignment, looking to identify magical creatures. It should be alright. Just like I told you.
Bite me, don't bite me, don't bite me, don't bite me.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Yeah, have you seen this book?
Yes.
It's big and very, it does have a bit of a temper. Oh, sorry, I didn't forget to feed it breakfast this morning. He gets real sore when he starts. Please excuse my classmate here. There. Let's move on.
Wow.
This one here, the phantom. But yes, keep an eye out for this one.
Yes.
Okay, is it safe?
Well, I probably wouldn't eat it. It's got this ooze that comes out. It's bright green and it erodes buildings from the inside out.
Okay.
So probably wouldn't.
Okay, not great like in a sandwich or
Keep your
no.
distance.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, but a sandwich sounds delicious. I just wouldn't eat that.
Yeah. Oh, wouldn't you? You wouldn't? Okay, they're not as good as yours. I get it. I'm trying.
Maybe you should leave the comedy to me.
Okay.
I'll
what's it?
simmer on it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I'm Serafina Moonstone.
Serafina Moonstone. Nice to meet you.
Good morning in America.
And your name?
I'm Laurel Foxwhite. I go to Hogwarts.
Oh, okay, great.
Je m'appelle Celeste Chevalier, the most étudiant populaire de l'Académie de Magie Beauxbaton.
Okay.
The most popular student at Beauxbaton Academy for Magie.
Of course.
And she's in all study group.
Oh, lucky you. Yeah.
Oh, and be sure to check out the circus. It's intense.
We-
Yes, where I played a sizzling
Those jazz musicians in Harry Potter
Yeah.
were so good. I love jazz music. And they were incredibly talented musicians. They weren't just like, yeah, we can play jazz. Like, they were like incredible. Not that I would expect it to be anything other than professional. Obviously I don't mean that, but when you just stood there and they just walked out of this building, out of this door, and then just started playing, and then they just went again. Like, they just pop up and go, but they're just these incredible talents. Like, everything is like an 11 out of 10, like 20 out of 10 so far. It's just, everything's just incredible. Everywhere you look, every corner you turn, everyone who pops out of a doorway is amazing. So we're just going into Isle of Berk now.
Yep.
And we're going to use our express pass.
On Hiccup's wing gliders. It's about an hour wait in the minute. And then there's the show, the Untrainable Dragon, which looks amazing on footage that we've seen.
Yeah, we were meant to see the Harry Potter circus show, but I was just completely dumbfounded by these jazz musicians, and then we missed the show. It filled up, so we couldn't get in the queue, which I'm not sorry about, because I was more than happy to give the jazz musicians the attention that they deserved.
So good.
Yeah, it was so good. But we decided to bail on Harry Potter because Hiccup's Wing Gliders is really the only other attraction you can use an express pass on that has the highest weight. So it makes sense for us to
use it on this one.
To use it on that one. To excuse me, us, because we're incredibly sweaty. We're looking for the show,
Untrainable Dragon.
The Untrainable Dragon. I was like, oh, is that it there? And Dave's like, no, that's the restaurant. I was like,
I think it's a restaurant.
I was like, that is a restaurant. Wow. Okay. That's what we're working with here, guys. We just did it was Hiccup's Wing Gliders.
Yeah, it was really fun. It was fun. Like it was like a mid roller coaster, but it was really smooth, and there was some like good cheese in there.
Yeah, that was a good coaster. It wasn't a kiddie coaster at all.
No.
It was really smooth.
Yeah.
Actually, but really good. What would you give it out of 10?
Oh, like a good 8. Yeah, for a roller
8?
coaster. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah.
It's a 10 from me, hun.
Oh, a 10.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, there was nothing I could fault, so I always start at 10, and then I work back if there's anything. And no, I mean for like thrill and like adult coaster, no, it's not a 10 in regards to like your Velocicoasters.
Yeah.
But as a standalone coaster, just brilliant. Everything is surpassing our expectations, which were already pretty high. Everything is just so slick and so good.
So detailed.
But we have found the Untrainable Dragon. So that's where we go next, and then I think we're going to have some lunch.
Here we are, together we stand. Together.
Yeah. We just came out of the Isle of Berk show. What do you think, Dave?
Oh, it was very, very good. Yeah.
Yeah, I cried twice. And I don't even know the Isle of Berk. I've never seen How to Train Your Dragon, but I love it. It was very sweet, wasn't it?
Good story.
It's a very sweet story, and like Broadway scale production.
I think more because just the amount of stuff that was involved with like the technical side, or the dragons and the screens and the singing, the dancing.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to give too much away, but but the way the production is put together,
production value
was incredible. And it was probably about 25 minutes long. I just wanted to watch an entire show. There was live singing, which was done really well. The costumes, the technology. It was excellent.
Very good.
Yeah, and like I said, well, you know a little bit more of the story. I know nothing about How to Train Your Dragon, so I went in just totally like, well, see what it's like. It'll be a good show, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And absolutely loved it. Really, really good. Again, it sounds annoying now. We just keep going, oh, that was really good. But it is. There's nothing today that hasn't been.
Yeah, everything's been really good.
Really good. Like, it just genuinely has. I'm not just trying to be sickly about it. Like, it just genuinely has.
Because everything's new. Everything's been made for the park. So like the advancements of technology in these shows and in these rides is just amazing, because they've been able to do it, and it's all up to date. It's all really modern technology.
Yeah.
And the way they've integrated it with like physical sets and physical props and scenes
and performance.
It's just like really seamless the way it all works. So it's been really like good. Like,
yeah,
very good.
We've come into Mead Hall and the Isle of Burt. Oh, is that me? Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, we ordered food about 9 seconds ago, and it just arrived.
Vegan burger with rocket or arugula. I think it's like made of beans inside. It's got a little flag and some chips.
And mine is a grilled pastrami salmon with carrots, horseradish, and it looks like a mini baked potato. Looks good.
Food review, Dave. Pardon? Food review, Dave. What are you saying? Food review, Dave. Right. Food review, Dave. Yeah, it was nice. It was a burger, but. Food of it, but the chips were really good.
Sorry.
Like thick chips. It was really nice.
Yeah. Why are we fruit critics, Dave? I don't know. What would you give your vegan burger? And you said it wasn't like a fake meat, like Impossible Burger. It was like a bean, like
I think it was beans, mushrooms in like a patty. Yeah, it was nice. It was a bit dry, but it was nice.
Yeah, good. What would you give it out of 10?
I'd say like a good burger, theme park burger, so like a 7.
7, okay, good. I had the salmon. Really nice. It makes a nice change from like theme park food to have like grilled salmon and potato and veg. We've done quite well with food so far. We're trying to avoid like the inevitable like, well, I say burgers and chips, but you just have burgers, but you know what I mean, like theme park food is theme park food. But we managed to get some like actual proper food these last couple of days, which has been great. Although I sliced into the nice chunky juicy end of my salmon and it jumped off the plate and went on the floor via my top, which is now covered in oil. So that was how I started my meal. It was like the really nice juicy bit of the salmon as well, but anyway, it's on the floor now. But we're going to go over to Nintendo World, probably via a store. So now I need to buy a vest, because I can't walk around. Everything's falling on the floor.
My flag.
His flag's on the floor, my salmon's on the floor. Day's taking a turn, guys. Okay guys, it's that time again. We're in a shop. But this time it's with intent, because I need... Wonderful show in that mirror. I need to buy a top because I dropped my salmon on me, and if you can see it, it's all oil. So great. Also, the vest is the color of sunburn, so that was an interesting choice on my part. This is like the monster stuff. But have they got a vest? Oh no! Oh, hang on. What's this? There's that. How much is this? $29. It's quite cool, actually. I just I don't know what the size is going to be. Oh, that looks really small. Is that a child's? Or ladies? Okay, well, it's a vest. Oh, I think I might be kids. No, it can't be kids. Maybe I'm large. That's what the problem is. That's an option, actually. I don't mind that. The vest fit by the way. Thank God, there was only one in there. So I don't have salmon on my clothes. Way! We're in Donkey Kong land, and I think that makes this our final land. Yeah. We've done them all. We've done Dark Universe, we've done Isle of Berk, we've done Harry Potter, we've done Celestial Park, we've done Super Nintendo, and Donkey Kong. I think that's everything.
Yeah.
Look at that, what time is it?
1:41.
It's sun past flames. It's so hot. What is it?
1:41.
1:41 specifically. Okay.
This land is mad.
This whole, yeah. It had to be done. I had to see it. It's very full on. It's a sensory overload. I mean, it's amazing. Obviously, it's done so well, and kids are just walking around like jaw drop, which is amazing to see. But I think we can tick this off, and then we're just going to head out to back to Harry Potter to try and catch that show and do the Ministry of Mayhem, Ministry of Magic, and then the two big ticks off our list, and then the rest of when we're here we can just chill out and just hang out, go shopping, maybe go back on some rides that we really want to do again. We've already done so much more than I thought we would. It's not been that busy at all. This is actually the busiest. Yeah. By far the busiest land and the most going on. But there's whole walkways where you don't see anyone, so we're very lucky, isn't it? We've got loads done, and the early entry was an absolute winner, which was actually a complete surprise. So we're going to just head out of this chaos for like it's like a fever dream. It's crazy. Let me spin it around.
Oh, look out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to lie down in like a dark room, dark, quiet room after Nintendo Land. So I'm gonna head out and back over to Harry Potter! I'm not sure what was last off, but we've not long come out of the Harry Potter circus show.
Yeah.
Which I accidentally named earlier the Arcanus. It is Cirque Arcanu. Which was brilliant again. Yawn, boring, everything's brilliant.
No, but it's like, again, like the technology in that show, and when I started to watch it, I was like, oh, this can't get any better, and then it did, and it was like, oh my god.
Yeah. Our plan was to just get in the queue for the Harry Potter ride after that, and thought, well, you know, we've kind of done more than we thought we would already, and we still got 5 hours to go. So we were like, well, do you know what? However long the Harry Potter ride is, let's just get in the queue. But it was closed now for the moment.
Well, Harry Potter's what's it called?
The Magic Ministry of Mayhem.
Harry Potter: The Battle for the Ministry is delayed.
Yeah, like as well as closed now for the minute. They sent everyone out. Somehow it's gone from being incredibly hot to unbearably hot. The temperature has, I think the floor has got very, very hot, and it's pushing all the heat up as well. So we're looking for Starbucks only because we need to get inside. We're just being really sensible. This is bordering on unbearably hot, I think. We're just drenched, like it's just unreal. But I think from a very real point of view, you have to be safe and be very careful. We've been drinking water, we've put sun cream on many times, but it's so, like we were in the queue for an ice cream, and standing in the queue was too hard, so we bailed. So we're finding the Starbucks because we can sit in there, get like an ice drink, have some water, get some aircon, recharge and rest for a minute. One of my criticisms of this park is that there's very, very few places for shade, so you struggle a little bit. So but we really need to sit down, we need to drink some water, we need to get some aircon and just rest for a sec, so we're going to find Starbucks to do that. We've got 2 Starbucks, but there's no way to sit inside. It's really cool, which is great, but there isn't actually anywhere to sit. It's just like this. Actually, just show they're filming something today. It's just here. I don't know what it is, but you can see that from Starbucks. What we ended up doing was actually just getting a Starbucks and sitting in the closest seat that we could find that was in the shade. So by the time we went across the park, just to find somewhere with aircon, it kind of would have defeated the point really. So we just sat here outside the Starbucks, which is just down there, kind of right by the entrance actually. We've seen a lot of people leave, but I think it's because the heat just surged from somewhere. It just got like dangerously hot, and also a lot of the rides have closed now, and there's no real knowing if or when they'll open again. So I think it's just resulting in a lot of people leaving. So Dave got a strawberry acai, which I know is quite popular out here anyway, just to something refreshing. And I got an brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso thing, which is nice as well. And then what we've done is there's a water fill station just as you go into the toilet for like filtered water for your bottle. So we rinsed the cups, I filled it half with water, and then I took it back into Starbucks and just asked her to fill the rest of the cup with ice. So we've now got a cup of ice each to take with us as well, and refilled our bottle of water. So we're staying hydrated, doing what it takes. Because we started so early, we were up at 5, like 5:15. We were at the park for just after 6:30. It's been a very long day, but we've got a water park day tomorrow, so we're going to relax. Hey Dave. Yeah, we're failing a little, just because we're a bit. It's the heat is a killer, but it's fine. We've reapplied sun cream, we're rehydrated, we've got bottles of water to take with us, we've got refilled cups of ice water to take with us, so we are ready for the afternoon. We just bailed on the How to Train Your Dragon, the twisty wing. I'm so sorry, we don't know the names of things, but we're in the queue for it, and there's 2 of them, and then the one stopped, so the queue was just getting longer, and we saw that Harry Potter Battle at the Ministry is reopened, so we're like, let's just do that. And then we saw that Monsters is also reopened, and that is 15-minute wait, so that's basically going to be a walk-on. So we're going to go over to Monsters to do that, because we really want to do that again before the end of the day. Then once we've done that, we're going to go to Harry Potter and then just queue and just do it. At the moment it's 5:20 and the queue for Harry Potter is 2.5 hours, so that would take us up to park closing. Now I don't think it would take that long, but just in case we wouldn't get to do Monsters after, we're going to do Monsters now, probably a walk on, then to Harry Potter. And if queuing for Harry Potter and getting on it takes the rest of our time in the park, that's absolutely fine, because it would mean we got on it and we've done everything else pretty much. So that's the new plan. We're running, it's 9 million degrees heat, no shade, and now we're running. Now it's about what you can squeeze in, because suddenly we had all this time, and whereas we do have 2.5 hours, that is ultimately the time that we'll be in the queue for Harry Potter. So you have to start making your sacrifices, committing to your non-negotiables. So that's the plan. Let's see if it works. We know how our plans change by the second, but let's see how this works. Plan is going well. That's Monsters Unchained done for the second time. I'm gonna just go out on a limb here and say that that is actually my new favourite ride. Full stop. Period. That's my favourite. I think it's my new favourite. Yeah. Over Flight of Passage, over Gringotts, over Tower of Terror, which is dear to me. Over Flight of Passage, yeah. Because of it's like it's dark and it's like
it's really dark.
It's dark. Like you don't get many attractions anymore that are genuinely scary.
For adults.
Yeah, like a proper scary adult dark like theme, and it's done so well. So I'm gonna say that's my new favourite. And the Kuka arm technology that on the Harry Potter ride in Islands always makes me feel sick really doesn't. I don't know what it is. I can't explain it. Maybe it's just in my mind I'm having such a good time. I'm not thinking about the motion sickness. But I feel absolutely fine. In fact, I'm hungry. Surprise, surprise. So we just give the next couple of hours now to queuing for Harry Potter. What time is it now?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, your watch is dead.
Yeah.
We've been here so long, everything started to die on us. Our watches have died. Dave's phone's about to go. This 180 is going to be quite a long wait, so we're going to go to the loo, make sure we've got our water, we've got snacks in our bag, we took them from the honeymoon hamper that we got at the hotel. So we've got like some banana chips and some like kettle crisps and stuff like that, so that'll keep us going. And then hopefully we get on it, and then if we get on this ride, it just makes this day the most super extra special day ever. It is anyway. It's not just relying on this, but there will be that extra cherry on the cake. So fingers crossed. We're in. We got in. Oh, hang on. I wonder how long it'll be. We don't know really anything about this ride other than everybody's just saying that it's amazing. We purposely haven't found out much about this attraction. Oh, where did we go? Okay, not a good start. Dave's just walking himself out of the queue that we were just so excited to get into. Oh, where are we going? Oh, around here. Okay, I'm so intrigued about how long this queue will be. So it's 180, what's 180 minutes? So 20, that's 3 hours. What's 180 minutes? 3 hours?
2.5.
20, no. No, it's 3 hours. 60 and 60 is 120. And then add another 60 is 180. What time is it now, Dave? 6? Yes. So 6. Yeah, so we're looking at there's a chance we'll be in this queue until 9 o'clock tonight. We love attractions so much that doesn't bother us. I'll stand in this queue till 9 o'clock tonight. That doesn't bother me. We're on holiday. All we have to do is have fun. All we have to make time for is cool, fun things. People said to us before, because when we queued for Hagrid's, we were here in June 19 when Hagrid's Coaster opened, and we queued for 5.5 hours for it, which is a lot, I get it. People are like, why did you waste so much time? I'm like, why is that wasting time? We had a great time. And we're like one of the first to ride like the amazing coaster. So it's not wasting time for us. It's a bit disappointing because it means that now we won't get to go to Pizza Moon for dinner, which we were really excited about. But like, that's fine. We can have pizza at the hotel. So let's see, will this be 3 hours? It's pretty much bang on 6 o'clock. That's 9 o'clock tonight. Dave, I reckon, how long do you reckon? It's 6:06. Okay, it's not working at the moment, but let's see. The only thing you risk when you do this is you might queue for like 2.5, just shy of 3 hours, and then they actually just close the ride altogether, and you've just wasted 3 hours. But it's just a risk you got to take, basically. Hopefully we got on. It's 7:30. It'll be an hour and a half so far. There's an amazing queue, which helps. But my legs and my back are really sore from standing still for a lot of the queue. I don't know how much more of the queue there is to go. But my back is aching a little bit now. I reckon it could be another hour and a half, honestly, which would take us to 9. But it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
After.
So it's exactly 3 hours on the dot. We've come out. It was like 6:06 when we got in the queue. It's 9:06 now. And
dark.
And dark. The park is closed. The park closed over an hour ago. There's still people in the queue that are going to be at least another 2 hours. So what time they get out, I don't know what time they close these rides. The queue was quite hard going, I'm not going to lie. We did Hagrid's, which was longer, which was like 5.5 hours, but this felt longer for some reason. I don't know why. A lot of periods where you weren't moving at all for a long time. But I mean, the queue area is incredible.
Yeah, amazing queue. I like going all the way through the Ministry of Magic and seeing all the different rooms.
Yeah.
And then
we got on
the ride.
Yeah, it's a really clever ride.
Yeah.
So for me, it's a really clever ride, and they use these vast physical sets, which is always very, very impressive, and is mixed with like digital effects as well. it stopped twice and completely cut black. So I think it's hard to get a fair idea of maybe you queue for 3 hours and then twice, not their fault necessarily obviously, but twice everything cut to black and the ride stopped. And I think for me, that happening lost too much momentum in the journey for me to have enjoyed it hugely. So I would probably say that I can see the potential of it being very good.
Ride, yeah.
But I think this ride that we did tonight was okay. There's a lot of work for them to do still. I mean, the staff, they're very sweet, but when they're trying to load us, they were all getting confused with each other of who was going where. And they took one little girl back to measure her again. The couple that we got friendly with, they had a little girl with them and they were about to get on and they said, oh, you can't ride, and pulled her back to measure, but she was fine. And then that was all taking time. And then when we came off, no one showed us where to go when everyone was kind of wandering off in different directions. We didn't know how to get out. Park opens in a few days. I think this ride needs a bit of work still, but I can imagine when it's done, it will be a very, very good ride. What did you think?
I think the glitchy bits, they know are glitching and they're just pushing you through because it kind of stops and there's a notice saying stay like seated because it could start again, and then we move along a bit and then it cuts into the next scene. So I think they are just pushing the vehicles through the glitchy bits at the minute.
Yeah. David, yeah, no, it's really funny because Dave was like, because it would stop and everything stopped, the announcement would come over saying please remain seated, and then it was like and it kicked up like really quickly, and Dave was like, someone's in the control room just forcing that button through to make it work, like Control Alt Delete task manager, because it's the park closed an hour ago and there's still hours worth of queue in there. I mean, they're going to be here all night, like literally. I don't get how they're going to do this. So it did feel like it was powering down, and then they were like, just make it go, just make something work, and just pushed it through.
But yeah, I did enjoy it. I don't know if I enjoyed it as much as Forbidden Journey, because I like the roller coaster kind of way the vehicles move in Forbidden Journey. With this, you're in a box, like a lift, in a lift.
You're in a lift
on an arm, and you're being taken around. So
it definitely wasn't as good as Monsters Unchained for me either.
No, I don't think so.
That was really slick.
And with the glitch.
Yeah, and what you prefer?
Monsters,
yeah. And I also would rate Gringotts at Universal Studios higher than it as well, just based on our experience of it. You know,
I mean, we did wait 3 hours.
We waited 3 hours,
so
and
I don't know
twice.
if we're a bit like
bitter and tired and hungry.
No, I want to take that all out of it and just think about the ride.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's very clever.
It's good. It's really clever.
Yeah, it's very clever.
Yeah.
There's a huge amount of work gone into it. The physical sets, the rooms that you travel into in your vehicle are these enormous rooms, and that's so much more impressive than everything just being like on a screen. I am glad that we did it.
Oh yeah.
And so that's it. Our day at Epic is done.
Yeah, we had a really good day.
Amazing
day. Everything was really good.
Yeah.
Just the technology, the rides.
It's really set a new bar, I think, for theme parks and theme park entertainment. Because it's been that incredible. We've been here for 14 hours. It's been a very long day, but it's absolutely been worth it.
We've done a ride in each portal, which was good.
Yeah, we had a good kind of flavour of each.
Yeah.
And some dining and some shopping. So I think we've really maximised our time here, I think.
And the only one we didn't get to do was Pizza Moon. I really want to do Pizza Moon.
I know.
But we were stuck on the Battle of Ministry, so...
We even almost bailed on the queue for Battle of Ministry to go to Pizza Moon, but we didn't. We stuck with what we...
We'll have to do it next time.
We'll have to do it next time, yes. But really incredible. Such an unbelievable day. This park is really something special.
Yeah.
Every experience we had was like a 20 out of 10, but we are exhausted. So we need to go back, check out of our current hotel, check into our new hotel, get some food, get a shower, and then get to bed. Tomorrow we're at Volcano Bay Water Park, so a really relaxing, well-earned, chill day tomorrow, just to change the pace a little bit until we then hit Disney after that. So that's it, our little Universal segment. We will be back in Universal this trip. Not Epic, unfortunately, but for now the little Universal chunk is done.
We did it.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, good night. See you later.
Bye.